Okay guys, today we're going to be doing a VFR flight over to Denham Airfield from our base at Elstree. We're just taking this helicopter in for some maintenance today. Okay, so we're just going to get it all started up now. So seatbelts are both fastened, fuel valve is on with the guard installed. Cyclic and collective friction is coming off, so that's the cyclic friction. Collective friction is down here. And we're just going to check all the controls move full and free, making sure that while we're on the ground things are moving with no obstructions or anything like that. Throttle is closed, friction's back on, and cyclic friction is back on as well. Okay, everything's looking neutral, so pedals neutral in this is slightly right pedal forwards. That just gives you a little bit more travel in the left pedal range. Rotor brake is disengaged. Circuit breakers down here, all in, and cabin heat, anti-ice and pitot heat are all off. Landing light is off, avionics and generator switches are off, batteries off. Altimeter, we'll set roughly what the elevation is here, and then we'll get the updated QNH when we speak to Elstree information on the radio. So hydraulic switch is on, battery is going on, strobe is on, igniter key to enable. Okay, so I'm clear all the way around to the left. There is someone standing there, so I'm just going to shout clear. Clear! And we're clear on the right hand side as well. Okay, so just talking through it, as we've always been taught, what I'm going to do is I'll start the timer. We've got MGT, our turbine gas temperature is below 150, which is safe to start at, and our N1 we've got more than 24.6 volts, so we have enough power in the battery to start the engine, and the temperature of the engine is suitable to start at as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start the timer. I'll put my two fingers here and I'll hit the start button, which is on the collective. I'll wait for the N1 to reach 15%. At 15%, I'll push the fuel in, and we're going to watch the MGT rise and stabilise, making sure the N1 carries on increasing, oil pressure will rise, and the blades will start turning. Just going to wait for this helicopter behind us to depart. Okay. And starting. So 10% N1, 12%, 14%, just reaching 15. Fuel is in, watching the MGT rising, and it falls, and then you get a second peak. And well within the green there, oil pressure's rising, warning lights are going out. The MGT is now stabilising, N1's continuing to rise, and oil pressure's in the green. Good start within 40 seconds. Okay, so we're just letting the generator cool down. The generator is actually the same as the starter. So it's just been starting the engine, so we'll let it cool down for a minute, and then we'll turn it on and get the avionics all up and running. So we've nearly left it for a minute there, so generator can come on, checking for a load increase, and the battery's charging, so we can go to temperature mode. And avionics coming on.
Elstree information, Golf Whiskey Alpha Romeo Sierra, good morning, request taxi local.
Whiskey Alpha Romeo Sierra, Elstree information, good morning, read you 5, taxi to the Alpha hold, it'll be a backtrack 08 to Charlie for your check.
Okay, so we're just going to check the anti-ice. So anti-ice on, indicates, and a slight rise in MGT. Very minute, but it's still there, so coming off, drop in MGT, and the warning light goes out. We're just going to test all the lights again. All is looking good. Okay, so my door's closed, door over there's closed, and back doors are closed but unlocked. So, friction's coming off on the cyclic. I'm going to move it forwards, back, left and right. That feels normal. Hydraulics going off. Forwards, back, left and right. And you can feel the hydraulics are off there, so hydraulics back on. I'm just going to check the SAS. So, putting the SAS on. Green lights indicating. And then off. So that works fine. Friction off on the collective, raising the lever, looking for the low rotor horn, which is there. We've been at idle for over a minute now, so we can warm up and wind up the engine.
Terrain, system test, okay.
So, smoothly advancing the throttle. Want to minimise our time in the yellow band on the N2 tachometer, and the engine torque we're going to keep it above 25% but below 50%.
Golf Papa Yankee, holding Charlie 08, ready for departure.
Okay, all the gauges are looking in the green, normal for this.
Report lined up, Golf Papa Yankee.
Okay, so I'm just going to do a radio call, get the airfield information and tell them we're ready to depart. Nav lights can go on, landing light can go on. Just makes us a little bit more visible around here. And everything's in the normal operating range.
Charlie Lima Alpha Papa, request taxi and radio check please. Charlie Lima Alpha Papa, Elstree information, hello, taxi Echo Alpha to the Alpha hold and report ready to backtrack to 08 to Charlie for your check, 08 right hand, QNH 1.
So we can now put Denham's frequency in there.
Taxi Echo Alpha Alpha hold, 08 right hand, report when ready, taxi to Charlie, QNH 1009er, Golf Alpha Papa. Alpha Papa, roger.
So that's popped in now, we'll go back to home, we'll put the map on here.
Papa Yankee, runway 08, take up your discretion, the wind 220 degrees, less than 5 knots.
Golf Papa Yankee taking off.
Elstree information, helicopter Golf India Charlie Echo Lima, request radio check and airfield information.
Helicopter Golf India Charlie Echo Lima, Elstree information, good morning Jack, Ridge 5, 08 right in use for fixed wing, QNH 1009er.
08 right hand 1009er, helicopter Echo Lima.
Echo Lima, report ready to lift for the taxi.
Wilco Echo Lima. So 1009, we'll set the QNH on the steam gauge instrument and on the Garmin TXi as well. So 1009 is set on both. All's looking good. So we're clear all the way around. I'll tell them we're ready to lift. Helicopter Echo Lima ready to lift.
Echo Lima, clear behind, lift for the taxi, your discretion, the wind southerly less than 5, reported across the active.
Lifting and Wilco Helicopter Echo Lima. Okay, so everything's looking good. We're all clear. And smoothly raising the lever and looking straight ahead.
Kilo India, report final.
So now we're getting light on the skids. I can hold the white button and that will engage the SAS, so the stability for us.
Okay, right, 9 and 9 or 8 hex, helicopter.
Okay, now we're in the hover, we're checking all our temperatures and pressures are still in the green, no warning lights and the controllability feels normal. Torque is about 55%, so plenty of spare power. Just going to drift over to the right slightly to give our tail a bit more room, and then we can turn the tail so that we face the runway.
Into backtrack 08 to Charlie.
Golf Alpha Papa, backtracking to Charlie.
So we've got fixed-wing traffic that's just backtracking down the runway, so we'll wait for them to go past us, and then we'll ask to cross and depart via Alpha. Helicopter Echo Lima to cross.
Hello, Echo Lima, Roger, 44 inbound from the west, keep an eye out for them, and cross south to north, 08.
Roger, visual with the 44, we'll be departing via Alpha and crossing Helicopter Echo Lima.
Roger.
Okay, so we're clear left, clear right.
Crossing from the pad south-north, and land north south across your discretion, 160 degrees, less than 5. Visual, discretion, helicopter, go.
Okay, smoothly accelerating. Keeping us straight with the pedals. We've got traffic to our left, traffic to our right, visual with both. 50 knots, climbing away. Still clear above and clear all around.
Helicopter Golf Crest, cross the flight school. Helicopter Golf cross north-south to the school. Crossing Helicopter Golf. Just remember where Delta finishes. Sorry, say again? I said just remember where Delta finishes. Oh yeah, haha. Golf Alpha Papa, runway vacated. Alpha Papa, thank you.
So we're going up to 850 foot on the QNH, which puts us at 500 foot off the ground, which is the Alpha departure route height. We can carry on climbing now that we're shortly leaving the ATZ.
Golf Papa Yankee, changing frequency to Farnborough North on 132.800.
Papa Yankee 1328, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Golf Papa Yankee.
Okay, temperatures and pressures are all normal. We've got traffic just ahead of us, should be no factor, they look like they're climbing. And now we can make our left turn, turning on track towards Denham.
Golf Romeo Sierra at 08 Charlie, ready for departure.
Golf Romeo Sierra, Roger, runway 08, take via discretion 160 degrees, less than 5.
Golf Romeo Sierra.
Helicopter Golf ready to cross behind and depart, Bravo. Helicopter Golf, Roger, behind the departing PA28, cross south to north. Cross behind, south to north, Helicopter Golf.
So we do have fixed wing traffic that was just ahead of us. We've now overtaken them on their right hand side, and just making sure we more or less keep them in view just in case they start a descent, as they could be going into Denham, but we're not sure. So we're just passing the northern tip of Watford now, and we're well away from the Elstree ATZ, so now we can speak to Denham and let them know that we're inbound. Helicopter Echo Lima, frequency change Denham, radio 130.730.
Echo Lima 137.30, have a good trip.
Thanks, 137.30, Echo Lima.
And this one not coming back, is that right?
Negative, Echo Lima.
Roger.
So using the button on the cyclic to transfer the frequencies over, we've now got Denham set up, and we'll let them know we're inbound. Denham radio, good morning, helicopter Golf India Charlie Echo Lima, inbound just north of Leavesden.
Golf India Charlie Echo Lima, I have your details. It's runway 24 right-hand circuit, QNH 1010, report Maple Cross.
24 right-hand 1010, report Maple Cross, helicopter Echo Lima. So we've got their QNH set up now, and we'll stay around 1,100, shortly to descend to 1,000. Denham sits inside the London Heathrow zone, so we have to remain at 1,000 feet or below when we're entering the Denham ATZ.
Foxtrot Yankee and Bravo Papa, for information, after landing we taxi up the south side grass, the north side is a runway.
Roger, Cisco Papa.
Roger, Cisco Papa.
Denham, Golf Hotel Alpha Golf Lima, request rejoin, currently above Aviation.
So we've just heard someone report at Amersham. Amersham is just to our northeast, northwest, so looking out for him at the moment.
1010 will report Maple Cross, Golf Lima.
Now we're following the M25, because that will take us eventually to Maple Cross. We can see the lakes near Denham. We've got visual with the airfield, but we need to join at reporting point Maple Cross, which is a roundabout just to the north of Denham.
Jim Golf Foxtrot, taxi ready for departure.
Golf Foxtrot Yankee, surface wind calm.
Okay, so visual with Maple Cross now, so we can start slow descent down to 1,000, only 100 foot to go. And still looking out for that other traffic. Okay, we're visual with them now, so we should be in front of them.
Golf Bravo Papa, backtrack call ready for departure.
Golf Papa.
Helicopter Echo Lima, Maple Cross.
Golf Lima, there's one just departed into the circuit.
Roger, and that was Golf Echo Lima.
I do beg your pardon, Golf Echo Lima.
Golf Bravo Papa, ready for departure.
Golf Bravo Papa, surface wind calm.
Okay, so approach checks. Fuel is still looking all sufficient for the remainder of the flight. Got our radio calls. Instruments are all normal, gauges are all in the green. And we've got the QNH set. And we're visual with Denham. We've got one just departing now that we're visual with.
Golf Lima, Maple Cross.
Golf Lima, there's a rotary ahead of you.
And now we can start bringing the speed back.
Visual on the
for our
rotary,
final approach.
Golf Lima.
Jim Golf Foxtrot, Yankee, downwind, visual with the helicopter on base.
Jim Golf Foxtrot Yankee.
Visual with the downwind traffic as well. See a little bit of visible moisture. It's only 5 degrees, so and just
Helicopter
doesn't need to go on.
Golf Lima, visual with the downwind traffic, and we'll give way.
Golf Lima, Roger.
Helicopter Echo Lima final for the northern grass.
Helicopter Echo Lima, surface wind calm.
Denham Radio, helicopter Golf, Hotel Alpha Lima Sierra, ready to lift again, ATC plane detail.
Golf Hotel Alpha Lima Sierra, runway 24, right-hand circuit, QNH 1010, cool lifting.
Landing area looks clear.
10, lifting now, Golf lift down.
Golf Lima Sierra,
And wind, a visual traffic turning final and helicopter entering base.
Bravo.
Osprey 72 is ready for lift.
Osprey 72, was that?
Affirm.
Osprey 72, what's the captain's name?
Captain Kidd.
Osprey 72, runway 24, right.
Okay, that was a good approach. We're just going to make a pedal turn now, see where that other R44 is, and then taxi over to HQ.
Visual the Robo.
Helicopter Echo Lima taxiing to HQ.
Echo Lima, roger, cool, closing down.
Wilco Echo Lima.
Final.
Doing Golf Foxtrot Yankee, surface wing car.
Golf Lima, final.
Golf Lima, there's one just touching down on the half, the surface wing car. Golf Bravo Papa, surface wing car, one rotary departing, one just touching down on the cycle.
Traffic inside, Student Golf Papa.
Okay, we're clear left, clear right.
Golf Lima Sierra, temporarily shutting down again, HQ.
Lima Sierra, roger.
Okay, collective is down and closing the throttle. Starting our timer for 2 minutes. SAS going off. And cyclic friction on. Okay, so we're coming up to 2 minutes now, so what I'm going to do is pull the fuel cutoff to off and turn the igniter key to off.
Yankee, ready for departure.
When the igniter key's off, it means that if there is a tailpipe fire or anything that catches fire in the engine after we shut down, I can hold the start button down and push air through it to cool it down. So 2 minutes, fuel to cut off, igniter to off, monitoring the MGT again.
Student Golf Bravo Papa, ready for backtrack.
Student Golf Bravo Papa, backtrack, cool, ready for departure.
Roger, Student Golf Bravo Papa.
Helicopter Echo Lima shutting down.
Echo Lima, roger, thank you.
Golf Lima to the slope.
Golf Lima, roger.
So we just need to wait for the blades to slow down for a further another 10 seconds, and then we can apply the rotor brake to get the blade stopped. So it's a nice smooth application of the rotor brake to stop the blades nice and gently. Don't want to make any abrupt movements because the rotor brake isn't very big on this aircraft. Cool, so rotor brake is on, we can take the avionics off and generator off and the battery off.